Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Main Street Martin. This time we take a short break to the cathedral city of Chester, with its Roman origins, medieval buildings, and Victorian restorations on the banks of the River Dee. A quick reminder that you can still check out all of the previous episodes, and if you enjoy any of the videos here, please make sure you click on the like button, ring that notification bell to be informed of any future videos, and make sure you subscribe. Now, we stayed here at the Mill Hotel and Spa, voted 4 out of 5 by TripAdvisor reviewers, and we loved it, sitting on both sides of the canal with the spa and the pool on one side with rooms and the main reception, car park and the rest of the rooms on the other side, linked by this glass corridor. It was ideally placed with walking distances to places like Grosvenor Park, just 7 minutes, the Eastgate Clock, 8 minutes, Chester Cathedral, 9 minutes, the Chester City Walls themselves, just a 9-minute walk, and the walk away to Chester Racecourse around the city walls took about 17 minutes in total. Now, we didn't use the spa or the pool, but the facilities looked great, the bar and restaurant was very good as well, and we had a breakfast included, plus free parking, which is hard to come by these days. So the best place to start your exploration of the city is along the Grade 1 listed city walls. From here you'll see a number of medieval buildings. Many of the black and white buildings, though, within the city centre are Victorian restorations, originating from the black and white revival movement. What really impressed me is the fact that apart from a 100-metre section, the walls are almost complete. The Industrial Revolution, of course, brought railways, canals and new roads to the city, and that saw substantial expansion and development. Chester Town Hall and the Grosvenor Museum are examples of Victorian architecture from that period. One thing you may want to do while you're in Chester is take one of the cruises on the River Dee and on the Shropshire Union Canal. There are guided open-air bus tours as well. The river cruises and the bus tours start from a riverside area known as the Groves, which contains seating and a bandstand. A series of festivals is also organised in the city, including mystery plays, a summer music festival and a literature festival. If you want to find out more, then visit the Tourist Information Centre at the Town Hall. This is the East Gate, a permanently open gate through the Chester city walls. It's on the site of the original entrance to the Roman fortress. And above it is the East Gate clock, said to be the most photographed clock in England after Big Ben. In 1899, the clock was added to the top of the gateway to celebrate the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Victoria 2 years earlier.
Hi, morning.
The impressive cathedral was formerly the Church of St Werburgh's Abbey. Its architecture dates back to the Norman era, with additions made over the many centuries since. A series of major restorations took place in the 19th century, and then in 1975 a separate bell tower was opened. The elaborately carved canopies of the choir stalls are considered to be amongst the finest in the country. And also in the cathedral is the shrine of St Werburgh. It's well worth taking a look as well to the north of the cathedral, where you'll find the former monastic buildings. Don't forget that Chester is also a good place to base yourself to visit other places like Liverpool and North Wales. We took the 45-minute drive to the seaside resort of Rhyl at the mouth of the River Clwyd and just a few miles up the coast from Prestatyn. I was told by a coffee shop owner there that Rhyl was once an elegant Victorian resort town, but it suffered rapid decline around the 1990s and the 2000s. But it is improving again thanks to major investment and regeneration. It's easy to lose yourself in Chester, just wandering around the streets, taking in the sights and the scenery and some of the amazing architecture. But if you do want a more structured visit, there are so many more things to do, particularly during the summer months, then visit the website visitcheshire.com. This is the Church of St. John's, the oldest church in the city, just outside the city walls, and was at one time the Cathedral church. The church was shortened after the dissolution of the monasteries, and the ruins of the former East End remain just outside the church. Much of the interior is in Norman style, and this is considered to be the best example of 11th or 12th century church architecture in Cheshire. At the intersection of the former Roman roads is Chester Cross, to the north of which is the small church of St. Peter's. This is in use as an ecumenical centre. Other churches are now redundant and have other uses. St. Michael's in Bridge Street is a heritage centre, St. Mary on the Hill is an educational centre, and Holy Trinity now acts as the Guildhall. Other notable buildings include the preserved Shot Tower, the highest structure in Chester, and St. Thomas of Canterbury Church. Don't forget to check out all of the other videos on this channel featuring theme parks, cruises, city and short breaks, along with top tips, hints and ideas. If you enjoy any of the videos, make sure you click on the like button, ring that notification bell to be informed of any future videos, and make sure you subscribe too. We've got many more to come in the future, including another cruise holiday this summer, but in the meantime, make sure you join me again for another episode of Main Street Martin.